Would you change anything about our relationship, past or present? Have you ever found one of my friends or brother attractive? I feel what? What is up, guys? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Y'all, today is gonna be a super awesome, super fun video. Julia has no clue what we're doing here. I just told her to sit down, come record this video with me, and y'all, I'm about to get a little bit of revenge on Julia. For any of you guys who haven't watched Julia's video, a couple days ago, she pulled me aside and asked me a bunch of questions that I was not prepared for. And so I was like, okay, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to get revenge on Julia. So today, you guys, we are asking my wife questions that I have never asked her before.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
You're scared?
Yeah, because I feel like you're gonna ask me some that are gonna be like hard or like scary to answer on camera.
I don't know. I've got a lot of questions here, and I'm genuinely interested to hear how she answers these, because these are questions I just wouldn't ask her that are just so bizarre, but I want to hear her answer.
All right. Well, let's get into it then.
All right, let's get into it. Okay. What is something that I do that annoys you?
Oh my gosh. Where do I start?
What? Where do you start?
Just to name a couple, I'd say chewing with your mouth open.
You said that in the last video.
Leaving your dish in the sink instead of putting it in the dishwasher.
I've been getting better at that.
Yeah. That's it. Other than we will have a conversation and he will completely just act like it did not even happen. Like, we'll have a conversation and then he'll bring something up to me like 2 hours later and he'll
No.
It's not. As if it's the first time we've talked
No.
about it.
It's not that. It's not that I don't act like it doesn't happen. It's that I totally forgot that we talked about it, so I bring it up again. Yeah, I'm bad at that. All right, moving on. Second question. Here we go. What is one thing that I do really well as a husband? Now, I know we're only a month in, but what is one thing that I do really well as a husband? This should not take you this long. Come on. Why is it taking you so long?
No, it's not. It's not. I just have to think because there's so many.
Oh, okay.
You do.
Why has one not just accidentally like popped out of your mouth?
You do a really good job of supporting me and making me feel secure in our relationship.
Okay.
And like secure in just everything that we're doing.
Okay.
You do a really good job of doing all the things that I don't want to do, like picking up the poop, taking up the trash, getting the gas in the car, doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
Before, I had to do that all myself because I wasn't married, but now you get to do it all.
That's right.
And just loving me in general. Like, I feel like since we've been married, our relationship, I know some people say that like dating and marriage aren't that different, but I'd say for us, like it's really made us a lot closer, and you just do a really good job of loving me and making me feel respected and like your wife. Like, you don't do anything without being like, hey, can I go do this? Or should we do this? Or including me in your decision.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
But what about my grilling? Why have you not mentioned my grilling?
Oh, you don't have a grill.
So? I've still grilled. All right, whatever. We're moving on, y'all. I'm just getting my feelings.
You are a good griller.
I'm just getting my feelings hurt at this point.
We just need to get you a grill, and then we'll have the true test of time.
Y'all, this next question, I'm really interested to see how you answer this next question here. The question is, would you remarry if I ever passed away?
I don't want to think about that.
But what if I did? Like, would you, I know it's sad to think about, but if I did pass away, would you remarry?
I don't know. Like, I want to say no, but if you look at the, like, people and when that happens, a majority of them, like, do. So I don't know what I would do in that situation, because I think you would want me to be happy and not alone for, like, especially if, like, we have kids. I feel like I would want you to remarry, but then at the same time, the thought of having someone else raise my kids or someone else like love you and marry you makes me kind of want to throw up. So I don't know what I would do. I want to say no, but like at the same time, I just don't know. I don't want to think about that though. That's not gonna happen.
I personally would want you to remarry, because if you don't have anybody to love you and you're just doing everything on your own, like that's kind of hard. Personally, like I would want you to go and remarry someone else.
So you're wanting me to give you a free pass to go marry someone
else?
No,
they would just have to be Jacob caliber.
Oh.
Like I would be up.
That's gonna be so hard to find.
So you could find it. You can find it.
Why do you think I married you? Because there's no one else
I know,
like you.
but I'm just, see, this is why it's hard. It's a hard question.
No,
I know your feelings are sad, but it's okay. All right, moving on. What is something I do that disappoints you?
Man, there's nothing that I like immediately comes to mind, I'd say. I don't know, maybe like if I ask you to do something and you like don't do it right away, you like will forget and like you won't do it. And like I'll have to ask you like a couple of times to do it, but I don't know, that's hard. Because like if there's something that I need you to work on, like I'll bring it up. I don't think there's anything habitually, like you've definitely disappointed me before. But I don't think
Had to make sure she said that.
Yeah, but I don't think that there's anything that like is like a constant, you do this all the time and it's so disappointing, because we do really good at like communicating that.
I think that's a win.
Perfect.
I think that's a win. Oh my goodness, let's go. Okay, next question. What is something I do that makes you feel safe?
I think driving. You drive really
Oh yeah,
safe.
that makes me feel safe too, actually.
Yeah, driving makes me feel
No, I'm not
safe.
joking though. I'm not joking.
And just like knowing that if someone were to like break in the middle of the night, I wouldn't have to do anything. He'd be the one to get them.
Yeah, hopefully. Here we go. Next question. Would you change anything about our relationship, past or present? Anything. Like literally anything that has happened in our relationship, about our relationship. Would you change anything?
Oh gosh, this is crazy. I think if I had to change something, well, don't know the future, so I can't say that I would change the future. But like, I would probably change like how I've reacted to certain things in the past, because like looking back, I'm like, that was so dumb. Like I probably shouldn't have responded like that. But other than that, no. Like God wrote our story, and it's been amazing. Like we did the long distance thing, we met on TikTok, and yeah, it's just been awesome. So
No, I definitely agree. I think like the long distance part was really hard. So.
what would you change about our relationship?
No, this isn't about me. If you want to ask me questions, you got to make a part 2. Okay, moving on. Next question. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to be with somebody else?
So this is with knowing you.
Yeah.
Or like with dating.
Dating.
Okay.
This is okay if you say yes, because like obviously when you're dating, you're getting.
Because that means you have.
And we're married. No, that doesn't
That
mean that
means you
have.
have.
No, it doesn't.
I don't think I've been like, oh.
No, but have you ever had like?
I want to like leave Jacob and go be with this other person, but I think that like sometimes your mind can wander and be like, what if I never met Jacob? What would my life look like? Or what if? But there's never been a time where I've seen someone and I've been like, what would it be like to be with them? Like I've never done that.
Thank goodness.
But there have been times where I've been like, oh, I wonder what my life would look like right now if like I never met Jacob or I was never in a relationship with Jacob. Just because like that, you think about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, but I don't think it's like if people. My mom told me this. She was like, this is how you know you're dating the right person, is when you can imagine anybody else that you've ever known in the world, like anyone you can imagine, and that person you wouldn't pick over the person that you're with. And I was like, hey, okay. And I knew I wouldn't pick anyone other than you.
So sweet. All right. We've got a couple questions left. We are moving on to the next question. When do you want to start having kids?
I know we keep saying like 5 years, but I think like 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3?
Yeah. Okay, because let me tell you
No
something.
way.
When our friends start having babies, I'm gonna go crazy. Like I'm going to
I'm
go
not.
crazy.
No. That's the same thing. Okay, same thing with Julia. She wanted to get a dog last year.
And I got one.
She has one.
If we're on the same track record,
But
let's go.
I know multiple times Julia's been like, oh man, it's kind of hard taking care of a dog right now. Like imagine if we had a kid.
No. You have to think about this though. If we start trying in 2 or 3 years, we wouldn't have a baby for almost 4 years.
Yeah, that's true.
I've been pregnant for
that's
like 10
true.
months.
Yeah, definitely like waiting 3 years at least to try. Definitely. You're gonna be my age in 3 years.
Unless we get pregnant on accident.
Like, you're gonna be my age in 3 years, and I think like that is even still really early to have a kid. Like my mom had her first kid 8 years from now your age.
Well, my mom had her first kid 14 years from now. No, 15 years from now.
17 years.
What? Wait, 17 years from my
That's
age right
almost
now.
your entire life
That's
twice.
like my entire life. That's like reliving my entire life before I have a kid.
That
But
is
there's
crazy.
just no way that we, I think, could avoid having a kid for that long.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to wait that long, but who knows what's gonna happen?
You never know.
All right, here we go. Next question. Where do you picture us 5 years down the road from right now? Where do you picture us? What are we doing? What do you think?
I hope we're still here. I mean, a lot.
You think we'd be living in the same place?
Yeah, I hope so. I love it here. But I hope that we're near family, more family. I hope that maybe we've like written a book or something. We've like gone and traveled and spoke more places and like we're really doing more like, because right now, I don't know if you guys know this about us, but we're both in school. We'll be finished with school by then and hopefully pursuing like ministry full time while also doing like the social media content stuff because that's what we're called to do. Yeah. But we also really want to do like the in-person ministry stuff. So hopefully more opportunities with that. Maybe a kid.
Maybe in 5 years, yeah, maybe just having a kid. I think it'd be cool to take our honeymoon by then too.
We better be taking that by this time next year. If we haven't taken a honeymoon by this time next year, you owe me 2 honeymoons.
Y'all wouldn't even imagine how hard it is to fit in a honeymoon while you're in school. It's actually the most difficult thing ever.
Not to mention like getting married, like all the new expenses that come with just like starting out your life. Like honeymoons are so expensive. Travel is so
crazy.
Expensive. And then not to mention you have to take off work to take that honeymoon. So it's just like a backwards cycle that just doesn't really.
Yeah. All right, next question. This is one of our last questions. Do you think we would ever adopt a child?
I don't think that that's out of the possibility. I think definitely if like we weren't able to get pregnant or something, of course. And I think it would be even something I would consider like if we had our like own biological children. I don't know. I wouldn't know until the time came. Like I know the foster care system, like I would love to contribute to that, and as like what we believe in as Christians, like it's that would just be something super awesome to do. But yeah, I guess I just can't say like if I don't know, like if we have our own kid, maybe like I could definitely see it being something like once our kid is grown, like adopting a kid, like a child after we're past that age, because if you think about it, like if we were to have kids in 5 years, I'm gonna be 24, and by the time that kid is 18, I'm gonna be 42.
That's pretty young.
42 is young.
Yeah, that's pretty young.
So like we could adopt a kid at like in our 40s and like raise it and still be like in our 50s when they graduate. And so I don't know, or even not even a baby. Like it could be an older kid. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
we'll have to figure that out. I'd say maybe adopting, like, I don't know if we'd ever adopt a kid. That'd be cool if God gave us that dream. But I would probably say do it like mid-30s, like early to mid-30s.
That
way we're like 50. That way when we're 50, everyone's out of the house and we can just like do whatever we want.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a calling. And it has to be something. And adoption, the process is very hard. Yeah. And I can imagine it would be really hard to do if you had kids of your own already. Yeah. But I don't know. I've never been in that position, so.
Oh, man. Okay, this is our final question. This has been so much fun. If you guys do want a part 2 of asking my wife questions I've never asked her before, make sure you guys get this video to 1.5 thousand likes and smash that like button. But y'all, now we are moving to the final question, and it is this. Have you ever found one of my friends or brother attractive?
I wasn't expecting the brother to be thrown in there. No. Okay, here's my answer. Yes.
What?
And the reason for that is...
What?
Listen. I met Jacob when we were just friends, and so just stop. I was like literally talking to someone when I met Jacob, and they are friends. And so they were friends at the time, and Jacob is also friends with a couple of people that I've had some encounters with, I would say. So they're your friends. You would consider them your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have in the past, not within our relationship. And I feel weird about the brother question because I've never found Noah attractive.
There's been multiple.
But to say that I think he's ugly would be calling you ugly because you guys look the same.
There's one time when we were hanging out and Julia just goes and hugs Noah from behind because she thought it was me.
They look the same, okay? They look the same. So I have never been attracted to Noah. But you guys look the same, and to say that he's like ugly or Noah is not my type. You guys look the same. So like I don't know how to answer that. But
he's a good looking dude.
You're a good looking dude. But yeah, never have I found one of your friends attractive since
while you've been dating. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid, because how can you, like, if you're not dating me, obviously you're gonna have a crush on other people. Like, I did. Like, that's just how.
Well,
like,
we were friends. If you were in another relationship and I was talking, so
naturally you're gonna have, like, crushes on people, so it's whatever.
Yeah, and that's why it was weird. Like, we were in a very tight circle before we were dating, and then it was just,
fun times. Well, that was fun.
I got exposed.
I learned a lot more about you and us and everything. That was so crazy.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
But anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me asking my wife questions that I've never asked her. Again, one last time, if you guys are new here, click the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, comment down below your favorite question, what your favorite part of the video was. And you guys,
oh, I know what they're gonna say.
Until next time, you guys, we love y'all, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.